Japan loses contact with Akatsuki, humanity's only active Venus probe.
Here's a summary of the article.
The Japanese Space Agency said it has lost contact with its intrepid Venus spacecraft Akatsuki. Akatsuki is Japan's mission dedicated to studying the climate of Venus and currently the only active spacecraft in orbit around the second planet from the Sun. The $300 million spacecraft launched in 2010 and had a less than stellar start to its mission, failing to enter orbit around Venus due to a failure of its main engine. JAXA's mission account for Akatsuki posted on X Wednesday that the Institute of Space and Astronautical Science had lost contact with Akatsuki after an operation in late April due to an extended period of low-attitude stability control mode, and is currently making efforts to re-establish communication with the spacecraft. Even if Akatsuki cannot be rescued this time, the mission has proven the problem-solving capabilities of JAXA engineers and enhanced our understanding of Venus climate and atmospheric dynamics. Even if Akatsuki is indeed dead, Earth's sister planet might not remain unobserved for long. New missions, notably from NASA, the European Space Agency, India and a private mission, could be heading to Venus later in the decade.
This post received a score of 5,300. With an upvote ratio of 98%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Today I learned there used to be an active Venus probe.
Another child added to the mountains of probe corpses begun by the Venera robots.
Today I learned from TikTok about the 9 Venus probes Russia, USSR back then, sent 50 years ago. Fucking blew me away that mankind has pictures and sound from the surface of Venus.
Mankind also got a picture of the backside of the lens cap.
Mankind was also thrown off hell in a cell by Undertaker and plummeted 16 feet through an announcer's table. As God is my witness, he is broken in half.
These people now know pain.
I think something gave the probe an almighty push.
Toby left, so they didn't have an easy way to get to the probe to maintain it. Something about making the moon red, a giant tree, and human fruit.
Rip the best anime villain group.
Nah, they probably just going off the radar, being ninjas and stuff. Venus probably has some sort of tailed beast or something.
That is a true monument to JAXA that they were able to salvage an orbit of Venus after main engine failure. Hats off to those guys.
Was it instantly disassembled into all its parts? Has Venus shot out a gate yet?
I was disappointed how far down this comment was. Remember the can't.
Donkey balls.
This reference is mendacious AF.
Just rename Venus into Rin and watch how the probe will mysteriously reappear. It's not mysterious at all. They melt within less than an hour in the aggressive acid atmosphere.
But it didn't come close to the atmosphere. Okay, so we just need to find one of the Venusian probes on Earth and use it to ask them if they could do us a solid and fix it up.
The problem is, it's so hot and high pressure on Venus the probes melt into a puddle. Same happened with the Russian probes.
The Akatsuki probe, also known as the Venus Climate Orbiter, has lost communication with Earth but remains in orbit around Venus at this moment. An orbiter is different from a lander as one orbits, and one lands.
So an orbiter orbits and a lander lands? That's a bit hard to remember.
Naruto did it again. Call Obito. He will be able to contact them.
I don't believe it.
Talk about a planetary devastation.
This ain't a joke, stop messing around, Toby.
Naruto villains got to space?
Well, the Otsutsuki clan are revealed to be aliens in late Naruto. They even fight one on the moon in one of the Boruto movies.
Have they tried turning it off and on again?
Power buttons crushed and melted along with everything else.
Send Itachi to investigate.
He looked, but couldn't see anything. Don't send Taka. They can't even collect an octopus.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.